It is Monday morning. We got back. What time did we get back last night? About 6 o'clock. Frankie and I stopped at, where did we stop at? Panda Express. And we stopped there for breakfast last night. And on the way back, Frank was tired. We wore him out. And then he had to help unload the van, which he did. I gave him $100. I gave Frankie $100 for helping out. It was an okay show. It's been down. We didn't do half of what we normally would do. Honestly, half of what we normally would do. And but overall, it's a experience. People like to see me. I don't know why, but I mean, I do have a lot of fans there that like to see me. They like to talk to me. You got Ryan, Big Ryan likes to talk to me. Unfortunately, Derek never shows up. Nobody, and so, I get, to meet a lot of people. We have a lot of fun with the race, the ProTinker 500. We're going to really start. We're not going to bring as much stuff next time. There's no reason for it. You bring all this stuff and you end up selling half of it. What happened? Okay, so I leave here around 2 o'clock, I think, or 1 o'clock. And we're driving, and I get to the Love's gas station in Cary, near Cary. Upper Sandusky, it's called. Now, if anybody doesn't understand why Upper Sandusky is down in Ohio, you have to understand that Upper Sandusky was the Sandusky River. And if you go, even though it's down, if you're going up the river, that's upper. So that's called the Upper Sandusky. And because some rivers go, in. And so if you're going down a river, okay, from the estuary or from the lake, you're going up the river. Long story. Anyways, so I go to this gas station. Now, I've got my camper. Now, if anybody's ever looked at my camper, you'll see about, I don't know, maybe 100 Trump stickers. Okay, I'm a Trump supporter. Okay, I'm just be honest with you. That's just the facts. And if you're a Bill Clinton supporter, an Obama supporter, and a Biden supporter, I respect your right as an American to vote for whoever you want. And I would request the same respect for me as I would have for you. But for some reason, there are a lot of people out there that do not believe that I'm allowed to have my president, okay, that I voted for, that I'm not allowed to have my president. And I'm basically not allowed to live on Earth, okay, and that I'm a pedophile, along with, quote, I guess everybody, that's the new keyword, is that Trump is a pedophile. And so I'm at this gas station and I'm filling up my camper, and all of a sudden this woman, okay, she just, at first she started very calm. Oh, do you still support him? Do you still like him after this? How much does this take? How much gas does it? Well, it's about 150 gallons. Okay. And she goes, do you like what's going on with the war in Iran? I go, sure, I love it. He's the first president since 1980 that's did anything to stop it. Okay. And then Then she threw out the pedophile word. Oh, how do you support a pedophile? I see. Oh, okay. Now that's all right. Now you're opening. Now you've taken off the gloves. Okay, so she basically called President Trump a pedophile. You know, there they go. They listen. I didn't start it. I'm just sitting there filling up my tank, and all of a sudden, you know, she didn't, because she asked me. She's the one. I didn't go up to her. Okay, I was just filling up my tank nice and neatly, and all of a sudden, okay, all of a sudden, that's the key word now. See, that's the key word they're using. Okay, they never used that word with Bill Clinton, okay, or Obama. You know, all of a sudden, this is the key word. I'm just telling you what's happened. I'm not going into detail on this. I'm just giving you my story of what happened to me on my trip to the Cleveland show. Oh my gosh, I can't make this stuff up. Oh, I am moving on. All right, give me a break. It's not Bill Clinton's not a pedophile. He's a rapist. Anyway, so that's what happened there. I'm not going to go further any more than that. I got into an argument with the lady. The lady basically, you know, freaking out, and so that's that. I won't bring it up anymore. I just like to tell you stories that happened to me, and that's what happens to me. You guys want to hear my stories? I'm just giving you my stories, okay? So if you freak out about it, I'm sorry, okay? I you know, it's the way it is. Okay, now I promised everybody that I was going to go over all of the cars that we have in stock. And that's exactly what I'm going to do, okay? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I just wanted everybody to know that's what I'm going to do. And if you want to buy something, if you want to buy one of the cars that I show you over the every day this week, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to be in the shed this week, okay? I'm not going to be in the shed tomorrow. I'm going to be here in the store tomorrow because I've got to show. I'm going to physically show every car that we have in stock, okay? I'm going to show it Facebook, and then I'm going to go like this. Like this, like this. I'm going to do that to every car we have, okay? I'm going to take one tray at a time. I'm going to grab a tray. Okay, like this tray. This is all the CUDAs. And I'm then going to show you every car that we have in stock. Okay, that's my goal, okay? So that's what we're going to do this morning. Yes, we have a Panzo car for $10, okay? I'm going to be listing that Panzo car for $10 today. Now, I did find two more of these cars, okay? They were down at the warehouse, and I'm going to put them in stock right now, okay? Because right now they show zero inventory. And I'll tell you the item number in a minute. I want to get it in the system first. Now, there was something else that was really funny that I wanted to talk about. and this is not necessarily a political issue. This is just kind of something funny. What is it? What did I? Yeah, if I can. Okay, so I found two more of the 55 Bel Airs. 55 Bel Airs. Okay, I found two of these. Okay, there's only two left. And there's two left of these, the 55 Bel Airs. All right, let me... So I'm going to just sit these right here because those are just two left. All right, so let me explain to you the show. So Frankie was... I would say Frankie was... oh, gosh. I think Frankie was an 8 out of 10. Frankie was about 8 out of 10. He was very good. He can work. Okay, Frankie, when you get him to work, he can work. It's like you know, he just works. It's like he doesn't want to stop. And then when he's done, he was out. He slept the whole time driving home. Lincoln, he started 9 years. He was 9 years old when we started doing the hobby or the show in Cleveland. 9 years old. He was 9 years old. He was 14 right now. And he won 3 races. Frankie seems like a good soul. Frankie, he just has got... He just doesn't have long-term memory or short-term memory. He does not have short-term memory. Okay, so he will do something and 20 minutes later, he'll forget it. And that's why he needs repetition. Frankie needs a lot of repetition. Okay. So anything else, I want to get going on all these cars. So if anybody has any more questions about the show was okay. It's just too far away. It's just literally in the middle of nowhere. Okay. That's the problem. It needs to be back in Cleveland, in the Cleveland metro area or somewhere around Cleveland. It just needs to be, you know, more central located, but the location it's at is just wrong. And I understand, okay, because the guys have been doing this. This is the longest show on earth. Okay. This is the longest slot car show that's been going on. Okay. And, you know, they were paying like $4,000 to $5,000 at this other hotel. Well, that's unsustainable. You just can't keep, and they just kept raising the rates and everything. And so he had to find another venue that was cheaper or that was more affordable. Well, they got this whole, it used to be a roller skater. It used to be a roller skating rink. Okay, back in the 70s. It was a roller skater rink. They were everywhere. In the 60s and the 70s were the roller skate rinks. They were everywhere. And that's coming back too, believe it or not. Roller skating rinks are coming back. And he got it at a great price. So I don't blame him for going there. It's just so far away to where it was. So, you know, that's just, it's just that's the, those are the facts. Okay. Those are the facts basically, you know, and, you know, what do you do? You know, but it was a good show. There's a lot of people. A lot of people like to see us there. We a lot of Ryan. Big Ryan was there, and William was there. William got there. William brought me some donuts. I also had Steve Brown. I finally met Steve Brown. And Bob and Annie were there. Annie's lost. I asked her, I walked up to Annie and I said, because Annie was very heavy at one time. And I walked up to her and I said, listen, I don't want you to, I said, I don't want to insult you and everything, but, you know, you look really good. Have you lost some weight? Yeah, I lost 80 pounds. I said, really? Because I noticed it. I looked at you. I said, wait a minute, did she lose some weight? She lost a lot of weight. And we got Annie. We got, Jim was there. We got Jim. We had Jim there. And we had Stephen. Steven, actually, I'm just going to call him Steve. I'm just going to call him Steve. From Canada was there. He came down to race. He bought a bunch of cars too. And then we had, let me, you know what? Let me do that right now. Let me put this car on sale right now so people, while I'm talking, can be going to this and be buying this for $10, okay? Okay, so we have this car. This is going to be the first car that I'm going to show. This is the Panzo GTR1 Le Mans, 97 Le Mans. Okay, 1997. This is when Fly got started. 1997. This is a Fly 1997, and right now it's on sale for $10. Okay, $10. Okay, so if you want one of the cars, if you want one of those Panzos, you just go, it's A94. A94, very easy, A94. And that's going to be one of the first cars that we're showing off today. All right, so here's how it's going to go, guys. In about 10, 15 minutes, once everybody settles in, I'm going to start showing off. I'm going to start showing every car that we have for sale. Okay, every car. All right, so if you're going to watch this later on in the day, okay, all right, you can do that. All right. So, Tom Grivalik is watching. I already added it to your staffs there, Anthony. All righty. Yes, I know my brother is an addiction. Thanks. I was a blast to hang out with Bryan and Frankie. Great price. Adam seems to like Trooper. All right, so I want to get started now. There was something else that I wanted to talk about because don't forget this show is all about me. What? what I was watching something this morning. Oh, I don't need this right now. Oh my gosh. What is your problem?
Do you tell them about that lady that you
I already did that.
Oh,
That's
okay,
you got to
okay.
go back to the beginning, my friend.
I didn't see it. Sorry.
Yeah. Gee. So I had my incident with my feminist woman at the gas station, and then we had an uneventful drive home. And then this morning I was watching one thing, and I was gonna mention about that, but um, I don't think I need that. All right. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're going to be going through all the cars that we have for sale, and we're going to do them kind of quickly. I'm going to show you the car, basically give you the item number real quick and the car. You can then watch this video over and over again. If you like a car, you can then go and add it to your order. You can write these numbers down if you want. All the cars that I'm going to be showing to begin with are all CP items. CP is basically, I think, project. I know they're project. I thought they were certain project or, but anyway, this is CP items that are basically exclusives. These are all my exclusives. I'm going to go through all my exclusive first. I've got them all right here, okay? I'm going to do all these first, and then we're going to go into we got all these cars right here. And we're going to go through every car. It's going to take me all week. But I'm going to show every car that we have in stock, which is a very long no fly cars listed. Yes, we're going to have all the fly. I'm going to go through all the fly cars too. Okay. I'm going to go through, I don't have a lot of fly cars left, but we're going to go through every fly car. We have a one fly car right now on sale. It's the Panzo A64, and it's $10 right now. $10. So if you want to get one of those, you can get them right now. We're going to go through every, let me make this very clear again. Okay. So we have 5 different brands. Okay. We have Auto World. We have AFX, Tyco. We have Carrera, Scalextric. We have Fly, Ninko, miscellaneous cars. Okay, all these cars. What do you no car? Okay, what do you mean no fly cars listed? There are all sorts of fly cars. There's hundreds of cars. I don't understand what he's getting at. Well, for one thing, I don't have a personal collection. I don't believe if you're a retailer and if you have a store that you should have a personal collection, okay? That's just my opinion. I do not have a personal collection of slot cars, okay? I have other things that I have problems with of buying and collecting. I've got a shed full of junk. I don't have any SCX Digital. We have the new SCX Digital coming, and you have to pay tax on your inventory. No. In Ohio, I do not have to pay tax on my inventory. All right, are we ready, guys? Are we all ready? Are we ready to go? Have I answered enough questions? Are we ready? Is everybody sit down? Has everybody sat down? Is everybody ready for the event? We're ready. Okay, we're ready. Good morning, Bryan. I'm glad to have seen you and Adam at the Belote show. That's William. Yeah, yesterday. Donetsk. Hopefully, the Tyco show. I'll get to race at the ProTinker 500. We're ready. Let it rip. All right. So the first car that we have in stock, this is the oldest car we have, is the 56 Ford F100 CP7779. CP7779. This is the F100, and we have about 10 of these left. Now I'm just going to be rapidly going through these one at a time. Then we have the CP7817, and that is the 57 Bel Air. This is the blue or blurple. CP7817. 7817. Then we have the next car we have the same car, but it's in black with yellow flames. CP7818. We have less than 100 of these. (7818). Then we have 7819. 7819, which is the 57 Bel Air Nomad. The Bel Air Nomad, 7819. CP7819. That's another car. And then we've got the Bel Airs, the black Bel Air, CP7820. 7820. That is the 57 Bel Air. Nomad, Bel Air Nomad. And then we move on to the Bel Air Heat, which are two Bel Airs, 57 Bel Airs, Thunderjets. And this is a 2-pack. And that's CP7822. Add those to your collection. Then we have the CP7827, which is the Shelby Cobra without a person in it. I think if it had a person, it would double the sales, but that's just my opinion, because they used to have people in them back in the Aurora days. And that is the Shelby Cobra. Then you have the Ford Mustang. CP7828. That is the Ford Mustang. Then the next car we have is the Dodge Charger, 1969. Dodge Charger. Then we have the Motorific Smoker, the 55 Bel Air. CP7896. 7896. Then we go to a Dodge Daytona, Fred Lorenza, 7898. 7898. 7898. And then we have a limited edition of the Bobby Isaac Dodge Daytona with the truck and semi. Bobby Isaac. That's 7899. Then we move right along to the classic red Bel Air 7891 or 7901, CP 7901. Beautiful looking car. Beautiful looking. Then we move right along to CP 7903, which is the flamed Bel Air. Flamed Bel Air, only available at ProTinkerToys.com. Only available at ProTinkerToys.com. Then we have our club truck of 2022, Club of 2022. CP 7904. CP 7904. Then we have the rarest car we have is CP 7912, which is the GT40, the Golf GT40. Beautiful car. Then we have CP 7960. 7960. You know what? I get upset sometimes. You know, so I did 45 exclusives in 2 years. Okay. And I'm not going there. I want to get mad, but I'm not going there. All right, so then we have the Bel Air Nomad, 55 Nomad. 55 Nomad. CP 7981. CP 7981. Look at that baby. And then we have the Bel Airs. Well, I just found two of these, 7980. 7980. You got the Bel Air and the Nomad. I have two Bel Airs. And then I have CP 7980, 7982. That is the F100. The F100. We got the F100. Limited edition 7982. 7982. Beautiful vehicle, beautiful, beautiful. All right, moving right along. We're moving right along as we have the yellow Bel Air, 55 Bel Air, yellow 55 Bel Air. The GT40, we only have 12 of these left. And I'll tell you the price right now. CP. We have 9 Golfs. They're $99. $99. 99. You know what? There's only 6 of them. This is all I have right here. That's all I have left of the Golf GT40. That's it. When they're done, they're gone. They are done. All right, then we have CP 7984, which is my Mayflower. CP 7984, which is my Mayflower. The problem is a lot of these exclusives were finally selling out. They're finally selling out. We're finally selling out. Then we have CP 7985, which is my favorite car of all time, which is my VW Beetle. My black with yellow flames. I love this car. Why people don't like this, I'll never know. CP7984. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? 7985. I'm sorry. 7985. Then we have, I actually had a lady yesterday tell me she thinks this car is ugly. I have no idea why. CP7986. The Datsun 240Z Super Samurai. I thought this was going to be a hit. Honestly, I really did. ProTinkerToys exclusive. Super Samurai. Unbelievable. And then we have the Badman exclusive ProTinkerToys Badman car. This guy is a jerk. Tom Daniels. Man, he's a mean man. Grumpy old man. Man, holy moly. That's a nice one. Then we have only 3 of these left, which is the 55 Nomad and Bel Air. Nomad and Bel Air, you get both cars. CP7988, 7988. 7988, baby. Good morning, William. Yes, good morning. Okay, then we move right along to the 79. Well, actually, this was a mistake. It's supposed to be CP's 8069, and this is the Hooker, LA Hooker. This is one of our last exclusives under the old management. That's the LA Hooker, and then we have the Snake, the Chrome Snake. This is now becoming popular, the Chrome Snake, because everybody wants the Hot Wheels. Hot Wheel car, baby. That's CP79, CP8069, and then the cream de la crop is my favorite. I don't know why this is not sold better, but I think this is sharp. 1955 chrome, gold chrome Nomad. Just sweeter than a... And then we have, moving right along, then we have the three pit kits that we had to put together because the Auto World was afraid of being sued, which is ridiculous. I'm not even going to go there. You have all the GT40s. You have the chrome. You have the gold, you have the silver, and you have the black. All 4 of the, what?
I'm just getting some emails about people say with your exclusives, you're going through them too fast. Are you going through exclusives right now?
Yep.
They said something about they'd like to know the history of why you made each thing, and once you go into details on why.
Oh.
These are your exclusives.
All right, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay, so now everybody wants me to start all over again, and I have to go over the history of why I did this car. Okay, so we this is the very first car. This is the F1 or the F100, and I wanted to do this because I just thought we'd have a truck. Because there was a guy that used to come in the store all the time that has an F100. and he wants $7,000 for it. And I thought that'd be cool to do a vehicle, to maybe make his truck like this. And so we did this, make it look rusty and all banged up. And that's how we came up with the F100. Okay, that's how we did that one. And then these 4 cars right here, I've told this story before. Okay, so these 4 cars, okay, were supposed to be an exact duplicate of the 55 Bel Air. So this was our first car we ever did, which is this car right here, the 55 Bel Air Blurple with flames. That was the first car we ever did. We sold out within 2 months. Sold out completely back in 2020. That one right there in a Bel Air, 55 Bel Air. And so I said, well, because we did all these cars, all 4 of these cars, we did as 55 Bel Airs and Nomads, but they all sold out. So I said, let me do the same colors, but in the 57. So that's why there are 4. That's why they're unique. You know, that's what I keep telling people. You know, there's a lot of people that don't own these because they think, oh, well, there's only 1,000 of them. You know, it's not like we have 1 million of these things. And so we duplicated all the 55s into the 57s. That's why there's the exact same Blurple 57, same black 57, 57 Bel Air, exactly the same, but we wanted to duplicate them because we had sold out of the 50 of the we sold out of the I know who's complaining. I know who complained that want to know the detail about all the cars. Somebody emailed Ryan, Daniel, which was Adam. Adam E. 140 for 2 GT40s. 140 for 2 GT40s. That's $70 a piece. All right, I'm going to change the price to $70. 75. All right, these I'm going to say, okay, so I just put these on sale for $75. I only have 6 of them. $75 right now. If you buy them all, you buy them all. So, yep, Danny is stirring the pot. Yes, he's exactly doing exactly that. He's stirring the pot. All right, so this is the Bel Air Heat. Now, how did this happen? Okay, listen, I sent you that email address.
Yeah.
Okay, and so what you need to do is just get on, that's Kim Fields. Get on there and just create an invoice for UPS and ship this to her.
Got it back. We're still
Okay, and then, all right, so how did we come up with Bel Air Heat? All right, how did that come, Brian? Well, it's very simple, okay? There was a TV series called Castle with Nathan, I never can figure his last name. Anyways, he's in the TV series, The Rookie, when it's actually not him. It's about 50 different characters. That's the problem with television nowadays is you have to have 1,000 different actors. They all have to be number one, and you can't have a series that is viable when you're paying all these salaries, okay? And it's really quite amazing, actually. So anyway, Nathan started in this TV series called Castle, and he was a writer. And the girl detective, she was writing a series called something Detective Heat or something. And Tim and I, back in 2020, were watching the entire series, okay? And I decided, hey, let's come out with the Bel Air Heat from that TV series, Heat, because she wrote Police Heat or something. And so I came up with that. And then both the cars are very unique in the sense that one of the cars is my age, or when I was born, 59, and Tim was 51. That's when he was born. And on it, we have Andre. It's got Andre's Repair Shop because we had a guy. See, you have to understand all the history behind all these cars. So, no, it's not Miami Heat. It wasn't Miami Heat. It was something else. But anyways, Andre's Auto Repair Shop. One day, Tim got a phone call from a guy, or I got a phone, and this guy did not know how to repair his car. He didn't know how to fix his car. And so we told Andre, you got to take the car apart. You have to tweak it. He goes, I can't do that. I go, you got to do it. You got to be a repair shop. And so then I put his on there. And then also Adam's wife gave us meatloaf one day. And so we added this on here. It says Adam's Meat Packers because his wife made a terrible meatloaf and I had to eat it. And that's why both these cars have a unique history. Okay, in a sense that they're all about Tim and Adam and me, and that is nostalgia. So that's exactly how the Demolition Derby, the Bel Air Heat, got started. Okay, and that was the first car that we did, is the Bel Air Heat. Now the Shelby and the Ford Mustang, these were random. These were bad ideas. I should have never done these two cars. Okay. These were the worst two cars I could have ever done. I didn't realize it at the time, but I realized it now that I should have never done these without a guy inside of it, okay? A person inside, okay? And that was the Shelby. And then we did the Dodge Charger. This was just another exclusive. We wanted to do another one of ProTinker colors, and that's why we did the Dodge Charger. Or Daytona. Now this car here, I just liked it. I saw this, I noticed that nobody had ever done this car, okay? Nobody had ever done this car. And so I thought, you know what, let me just do this car here. This would be kind of unique. All the cars that I've done, most of them that I've done, nobody has ever done. Nobody has ever done. The Fred Lorenza, nobody had done the Fred Lorenza, so I decided I would do the Fred Lorenza. And Auto World was more than willing to help me do it. And then we wanted to do the racing rigs because we just thought it'd be great to get more product. See, here's the deal. Back in 21, okay, Auto World was seeing a slow in production. Everybody was slowing in production. And they needed production. And so they came to me and said, hey, Bryan, you want to do some more cars? I said, sure, I'll do more cars. And so we decided to do both semis, the Petty and the K&K Insurance, Bobby Isaac. And so that is why we did both. And all we have left is this now. All we have left is this. And then we came out with the Bel Airs. All these cars came out. You had these back in the 1970s. These were out in the 19. So I just wanted to redo any Bel Air I could with as many. I did 45 exclusives. How many exclusives did you do? How many are left in stock? So we basically have, well, let me count them, okay? So we have in stock right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32. We have 32 exclusives, and we've sold out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. We have sold out of 8 exclusives. Okay, we are, out of the 32 that I have in stock, 20 of them are under 20. That's how many I have. I have less than 20 cars of 20 of the 32 cars. Okay. So we're doing pretty good in the way of inventory. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we did 10 55 Bel Airs. 2 packs count as one. 2 packs count as one, but they're technically 2 cars. You know, this is technically 2 cars, but it's one exclusive. Okay. Same thing with the 2 packs. We count that as one, but it's technically 2. I mean, it's 2 cars. Nobody has ever done 45 exclusives in 2 years, and they haven't done since. No one has done that many. I don't care who you talk to. Bob Beers and Bob Beers has done the same car. His are unlicensed too, which I don't have a problem with, unlicensed. Okay, but all right. So let me keep on, and then the last car that we did, which is with CP7967, which is the one of my favorite, which is the Turgel, the GT40 Turgel, and we sell this all completed. We're not allowed to sell it uncompleted. I don't really care. If you want it like this, just call us. And that's the last of the exclusives. And then the very last car that we've got lately, which we've only got one left. We only have one left, which is the Golf Tanker. The Golf Tanker, that is the last of our exclusives. Okay. The Golf Tanker. Now, those are all of our exclusives. And then we come on to Christine CP79 or SC7 or 358. That is the Dirty Christine. We still have some of these in stock. And then we have a tray. These were exclusives. We have the flamed CP8139, the Bel Air, flamed Bel Air, or striped Bel Air. The red one, we're out of the yellow one. All we have is the yellow one or the red one. Then we have one of the, just type in CUDA. That is from the, then we have CP79 or 8133, which is the El Camino. We have 2 of these left. 2 of the El Caminos left. Then we have the Auto World 57. These are Slot Car Depot. These are the 57 Chevy Nomad. Mr. Chevy. Shelby GT 500. The Camaro Z28. And we are sold out of the Mustang. We have the Dodge Charger RT. Dodge Charger RT. CP7 8063 8063 8063. And then the last car of the slot car depot is CP 8106, which is the custom Firebird flamethrower. And then we have, now these are all original. These are all original, and these are all Fast and Furious. These are, and these are all in the system under, well, you got to type in like a Mitsubishi Eclipse. These are all original cars. These are all original chassis twos. These do not have the magnets on them. This was before the Mega G Plus, or not Mega G, but G Plus cars that Auto World did. These are all pre 2005. There we got a Plymouth Hemi Cuda without the magnet. New style. Then we got the Mitsubishi Eclipse. We got the Toyota Supra. I gotta get funny. Unbelievable. Nissan Skyline. Toyota Supra. Then we have the NASCAR. Monte Carlo. Then we have, now I have to promote Bob Beers, which I don't necessarily like to do, but these are the PTT RM 23,000. These are the chrome Bel Airs 57s. These are all the chromes. And we put them in with a, this is a green chrome 57 Bel Air. And we put these with an extraction chassis. That's green chrome. And all you have to do is go to 23,000. There's like 6 different colors. Green chrome. We have silver chrome. I'll show a bunch of these off here. Green here. We got green. That's the silver. A silver chrome 57 Bel Air. Silver chrome 57 Bel Air. All you have to do is go to 23,000. 23,000. And then 25,000 for the 57 Bel Air. This is the black 57 Bel Air with flames. See, I want to do these kind of bodies on all the cars. And don't worry about any licensing. Don't do any licensing. So that's the blue flamed. And that's 55,000 number. So if you want one of these black 25,000 is the item number. 25,000. You type in 25000 -1. Now why does it show -1? Oh my gosh. Black with chrome 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 of these things. It shows 0 in inventory. How does that happen? Oh my gosh. All right, so we got those in stock again. All right, so we got those in stock. So these Bel Airs, these black Bel Airs, these are back in stock. For some reason, there was 0 inventory. I give up. And that is black with an extraction chassis and the Bob Beers body, which these are just generic bodies. They're not even labeled, but you know what that looks like. All you have to do is just look at it. All right, and then the chrome ones, let's see here. So we got a purple chrome too. These are 23,000. Let's go to 23,000. Let's see if these are in stock. Or 23,000. We got 10 different variants. Purple. We have 2 of the purples. This is chrome. That's a chrome 57 Bel Air. We have 2 purples in stock. These haven't been inventoried in months. That's purple. Now I'm supposed to have 2 purples. Those are the purples. Okay, so I have 2 purples. All right. I have a silver. 2 silvers. Let's see if I have 2 silvers. I have 7 silvers. 1, 2, 3. 1 teal. No. Oh, 2 pink. I got 2 pinks. And then silver, black, purple. Oh, that's another Bel Air here. That goes over here. That's 25,000. Green. We got green. two greens. That's the greens. Put those there. 2 greens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 5. Then a blue. We only have 5 of the silvers. I'm going to change the silver to 5. Dark blue. We got 5. No, we only have 1. Dark blue. Purple. Purple. Orange. We got orange. Why does it say 5? Man, all these numbers are wrong. So we got 1 orange. Purple. 2 purples. Purple. We got 2 purples. Five teal. Two greens. 5 silver. Red and red pink. I have 1 red and red pinks. I have 1 red. I got 1 red. I got 1 pink. Dark blue. Dark blue, we got 1. We have 1 orange. So these are all chromes. These are all chromes. We have purple. And we have 2 purples. Teal, okay, that's going silver, chrome, okay, purple. We got 2 purples, okay, 0, 0. Blacks, we don't have any blacks. All right, and then we have 1 orange, 1 pink, 1 dark blue, no yellows, and 1 red. So these are all the chrome cars that we have, okay? And then item number 2400, which is the same Bel Airs, but they're not chrome, they're just regular colors. And those are black. I think we have 4 or 5 colors. We have black, blue. These are just flat colors. 57 gnome Bel Airs. You don't need licenses on these because they're out of the... That's why a lot of companies are going, you can't pay for all these licenses. So we got black, 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 green, green, black, green, green, and green. So of the 20, all right, so those are the 2400s. And all we have are the greens and black. So the black is 6, green is 2, 0, 0. The rest are all zeros. So that inventory was correct. So these are all the 57 Nomads. The series numbers are 23, 24, and 25,000. 23,000, 24,000, 25,000. You can either get the chromes, the matte ones, or the Bel Airs with the flames, okay? Those are another car that you can get. Then we've got both of the we have both the cars from the California Cruising. You can get both of the Bel Air and the pickup truck. These are set cars. Then we have SC337, which is the showroom shootout. You get the I can't remember what cars. That's SRS 337 SC. And then you want to get the cars from the Scooby-Doo set, which would be the Mystery Machine and the Batmobile, blue Batmobile. That is SRS 338 SC. Then we have the Bella, both the Samba buses. Both the Samba buses, SC3 340. Then we have the cars from the Back to the Future. These are amp chassis, and these are the big cars with the big speakers. This was the first set, and that's SRS 359 SC. Then we have the cars from the Super 8 set, SRS 341, the Mustang and the Corvette. Beautiful looking cars, beautiful looking cars. These are also available, SRS 341 SC. Just type in SRS 341C. Then we have the cars from SRS 342 SC, which is the Nissan and the Supra. These are Tokyo Midnight's cars. And those are all the cars that are available that we have. Then we have, these are all the cars from the Rally 4x4. You can get most of the cars from the Rally 4x4, and that is SRS 348. You can get all the cars from the SRS 348, the Rally 4x4. You can get all 4 of those cars, SRS 348. Now we have the Mustang, we have the Firebird, the Mustang, the Firebird, the Camaro. No, that's the Firebird. Mustang. We got Mustang here. Okay. Mustang. Ford Mustang. Ford Mustang. So 2 of the cars were sold out of, which I think, yeah, the Mustang we have the most of. Ford Mustang, Ford Mustang, Ford Mustang, Ford Mustang, and the... So the only 2 cars we have of the Rally 4x4 are the Ford Mustangs and the Pontiac Firebird. Those are the only 2 I have left. Those. Then we have the cars from the... Oh yeah, that's the... Cars from the SRS 353, which is the Bree set. Both the Bree cars. 353s. And those are the cars we have there. Now we come down to here. I don't know what these cars are. These are individual. Oh. So these are the red CP7822. So if you want to buy just one car, like the Bel Air Heat, you type in CP7822A, and you can buy just one of the cars if you don't want to buy both of them. That's the Bel Air Heat. Of course, they're stuck together. I think they're all one. Yep, that's the Bel Air Heat car. And then the second one, another tray here. We have the Bel Air, the black and white, from the other Bel Air Heat 7.8 car 2. Car 2, 7.8. This was the second Bel Air Heat right here. Let's see how these are listed. 7.8. 7960. Well, now that's funny because now I don't have these cars do not show individually. We've got them individually, but we're not listed as individual. I got to pull these aside here. We got CP 78988. 7988. Well, we don't have these nomads. We have one nomad. That goes back over here, 2400 blue. So these are not in the system. These are 57 Bel Airs or nomads. These are from the 2-packs that we have. These 2-packs, we broke a bunch down, and we sold out of all the Bel Airs. All we have are the nomads. I have 5 nomads. I got to get them in the system now. So I'm going to put these over here because this is something that Sarah can be doing. All right, then we come over here, and this is the Thunderjet. That's the other car, but these aren't in the system. And then we come over here, and that's the Bel Air Heat. That's the blue one. So none of these are in the system. So we'll have to set those aside because none of these are in the system. So I'll have to have Sarah do those. We'll have to get those done. So that's everything in this shelf here of what we have in stock of all the Auto World so far. We haven't gotten into the orange. This is the orange car. This is the orange 57 Nomad Chrome. And we only have 2 of these, I think. That's the chrome. That's the chrome orange. $57. Or what I think, do I have one? I have one chrome, one orange, one orange. Okay, now what we can do is these all have to be put in the system. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and now we're going to start all the cars. And what cars do we have? Auto World wise, every car. I'm gonna try to do them as fast as I can. We still have the Golden Hawk, the Cherry Golden Hawk, and I'm pretty sure we have some gold chrome. Yeah, we still have these 2 Golden Hawk Studebakers, SC 334. These are the oldest cars we have. SC 334 Golden Hawks. We only have 2 of those left. And then we have the Belvedere This was one of our first exclusives we ever bought. Yeah, agora queríamos Boroli.
Hello, this is Bryan.
Yes, it is. Si, senor. It is Brian Young. Can I help you today, please?
Hello, this is Aubrey from Zachary Braden's office.
Yes, si, senor.
I'm just giving a call reminder for your appointment with them tomorrow at 2:40.
Yes, sir. Si, senor. Brian will be there. Very good.
Okay, that is all I needed. Have a great rest of your
Thank
day.
you very much. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Now we got Derek calling me again. Hey, did you guys hear the Derek fart song? Listen real quick. Listen to Derek's song by Ryan.
Please cheer up!
Derek. Done.
This definitely must see TV.
B.
So don't change the channel, a thought is on the way. Anthony Bateman told us, so I'm going to stick around and see. So open up your ears and let's have some fun. Derek, please cheer up. Derek, please cheer up.
Derek.
Derek,
Derek. Change chair. So that was a song made for Derek. So we have the Plymouth Belvedere, a road find. Now all 6 of these cars have all sold out. These are the Gasser was the one to sell the fastest. Then the Volkswagen Beetle, then the Charger and the Challenger, and then the Impala, and then finally the 1958 Plymouth Belvedere. And that's 345. Then we have SE 346, which is the Mitsubishi Lancer. These were 4 cars. You got the Supra, the Lancer, and Mitsubishi Eclipse. I think it's the Eclipse, yeah. So all I have is 346 are the Eclipse and the Lancer. Eclipse and the Lancer. 346. SC 346. SC 346, baby. That is going back to almost 5 years. Then we have 347, which is all we have is DHL. The DHL funny car. All the other cars are sold out. All we have is DHL. 347. Oh yeah, baby. And then we have 356, which is the Snake. These are all the Snakes. 356, we have the Snake, and we have the Mongoose. We have Snake and Mongoose. That's all we have left. 356. Snake and Mongoose. These are all very rare cars because you cannot put Hot Wheels. They have Hot Wheels on them. It's illegal. But I still have them on because I own them, baby. And then we've got, moving right along, we have SC 398. 398. No, that's not 398. Oh, yeah, these go back to the 358. You got the Batman and the Belvedere. We're out of the Batmobile, and we're out of the Mystery Machine. We finally sold out of the Mystery Machine. All we have are these 2 here, which is the Penguin Mobile and the Plymouth Fury. That's all we have left. That's the 358. We ordered this twice, and we got double shipments. And then moving right along with 359, this was a great series. Oh my gosh. I remember getting this in. Holy cow. This series, there were 8, there were 4 cars. There were 4 cars and 2 liveries. The 62 Bel Air sold out, and the Dodge 330s and the Camaro. And these are the Bel Airs. Both Bel Airs we still have in stock, SC359. These came out in 2020. This came out right in the height of COVID, 2020. Unbelievable. This was the height of COVID, 2020. Actually, 21 was worse because Biden took over and then everything was shut down. We still went to Myrtle Beach, though. And those are the 62 Bel Airs. Then we have SC360, Shelby Cobra. This was a 6-car deal, and we don't have a single one of these cars in here. Wow. The AMX sold out, the Bel Air sold out, the Nova sold out, the Beetle sold out, the Willys Coupe sold out, except for the Roadster. If they had put a stupid guy in this thing, it would have sold much better. All they need is a little guy in there. How hard is that to do? I don't understand. I've told Auto World all I can say. I finally realized that I am just a cog with Auto World. I have no importance. I just buy product from them. I have no input anymore in Auto World. I don't have any connection with Auto World. Okay, at none. Zippo. Now we have SC362, which is one of my favorite assortments. And this is the Camaro and the Cuda. These are sweet. Transamerica. And they have Hot Wheels on the back. Just so everybody knows, all the package with Hot Wheels on it is very rare. Okay. In 10 years from now, everybody's going to be looking for these things. We got the Swede Savage Cuda and the Camaro. 19670 Camaro. That is SC362. 362. We have plenty of these too. I don't want to give these away. No need to give those away. Then we have SC363, which is Looney Tunes. Now all of a sudden, the Looney Tunes are becoming very popular. Everybody wants this Looney Tune right here. The Studebaker. There's only 4 cars. You've got the Mercury Cougar, the Riviera, the Corvette. We're out of the Corvette, but everybody wants the Studebaker and the Mercury Cougar with Bugs Bunny on it. This is Looney Tunes. And these are all 3. These are the only 3 cars that we have right here. Right here, all 3 cars. Looney Tunes. We got the Riviera, the Cougar, and the Studebaker. Get all 3 of them right now. They're not going on sale. This is it. We are done with sales. Well, we've got a sale coming up, but I'm not saying I'm not done with them, but I don't want to discount these because these are selling out like crazy. My Looney Tunes. And then we go on to another 6 assortment. This is why they were doing these in 21, because they needed production, and that's why they're doing a 6-car assortment. You got the Studebaker, the Volkswagen Carmangia, the Ford Mustang, the Ford Fairlane police car, the Baja Blazer, and the Sandvan. Now, why do they have a guy in the Sandman? Why can't they put that same man in all the cars? Isn't that funny? Take the guy out of this and put him into the Mustang. Unbelievable. Idiots. Then we have the Jeep CJ7 368. 368. These are the only 2 cars available. These are the only cars available, and that's the 368. This is it right here. I only have 3 cars. SC368. Look at this. That's it. SC368. Dodge Challenger. The CJ7, CJ5 or 7. And the Mazda. Why is that there? 360. Oh, that's 75. The Volkswagen 75. Yeah, it's down here. All right, I'm sorry. We just have the Challenger and the Jeep. Now, we still have... I can't believe I still have some of these. So these are the two ones. We only have one car left of the dragster, and that is the Capco. All we have is the Capco dragster, SC370. SC370. Capco. That's all I have left is the dragster. Capco.
Hold on, Bryan.
Capco, and now we're going on to 373. 373 is the,
Hold on.
this was a terrible assortment. What?
Bryan, these cars are, I just kind of did restocked it. Those are the last of its thing. Don't put them back. I thought you might want to auction them. They're the last ones of certain cars. So when you did SC370, I remember that's like number 4 or 3. So I thought you might want to auction those because they're the last ones.
I know what he's doing. I won't do that right now. Yes, I will do those later. Okay. So 73, we basically have 373. We only have one car, which is the Camaro. 1969 Camaro. These are Thunderjet. Not Thunderjet. These are Extraction. 1969 Camaro SS. 69 Camaro SS. And that's the only one we have left. That's the only car we have left of that assortment. So the Camaro SS, SC373, that's all we have left is just one Camaro. All the other cars are sold out. And now we move into SC375, and we basically have, we only have a couple of the Blazers. The Jeeps. We have one set of Blazers. We have the Jeeps. This is SC375. Baja Bug. These are really nice cars too. We've got the Blazers, the Bajas, and the Broncos, or the Chevy Bajas, and the Blazers. SC375. We literally have every one of these cars in 375. I don't know why these aren't selling, because these are nice cars too. Nice cars. You got the Baja, you got the blue and the white and the purple Baja. The Chevy Baja Blazer. And then the last car of that assortment are the Broncos with the guy in it. Of course, they got the guy in the Bronco. Why they can't put a guy in the, just take these guys and put them right in the, look at this. Doesn't make any sense. Look at it. Plus, these have the Hot Wheel logo on them. These are the Baja Blazers. Or Bronco. These are the Bronco. Ford Broncos. Baja Broncos. Ford Broncos. Ford Broncos. And then we go into SC376. Oh, that was 56. Oh, yeah, 376 is the Legends of the Quarter Mile. We got Snake, the Black Snake. Black Snake. We got all three of these cars. SC376. We have all three cars. Here's where you can get yourself an entire set. We have all three guys, all three of them. The Snake, both Snakes, and the Tom Mongoose. All three of them, SC376. 376. You get the whole series. Now, there's one thing you guys want to know too is whenever you type something in, if you can't find anything, all you do is type in SC. You type in SC and then either a 3. Those are the older numbers, 3. Because now we're into 400s. So anything like 373, 378, those are all going to be older assortments. 399, and then 400 are all the new ones. So you just type in SC34 or SC3, and it will show you all the assortments and what we have in stock. Okay, then we have 376. Okay, then we have SC 377. We've got the Chevy, let's see, 377. We have the Camaro, 70 Camaro. We have the Riviera. I think these are the Rivieras. I have the, oh, and the Cuda. And the convertible, Pontiac convertible. Pontiac convertible. These are some of the cars. This was a 6-car assortment. This came out in 2022, just before Auto World was sold. This is in the heyday. This is in the heyday of Auto World. These are the cars that we have of SC 377. 377, 6 cars. There were 6 cars in this assortment with 2 different liveries. That means 12 different cars. When you got an assortment, you only got one of every car. That's why these are very rare to get all 12 of them. And this is SC377. You got the Chevelle. You got the convertible GTO. You've got the Cuda. You've got the Riviera. And the Chevelle SS. That's OK used cars. Challenger. Oh yeah, these are sweet here. And then you got the Challenger. There's only limited quantities on some of these cars. We also have the Challengers. These are the ones that are chrome. They got a chrome. These are the Cudas. These are the Dodge Challengers. These are all SC377. 377. Big assortment. Big assortment. 6 different cars. And that was SC377. Then we move on to SE378. That is imported heat, which is basically all Japanese. You got 3 different cars or 4 different cars. You have the Datsun 240Z, which we're sold out of. You got the Mazda, the Mitsubishi, and the Nissan. This was all done in 22. All done in 22. This is SC378. 378. These are all done in 2022 during the heydays of Auto World. Heydays of Auto World 2022. Yeah, but then we got 379. We got the Buick. Oh, you better not.
You get a kick out of that, don't you?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill you.
I just put it there. I didn't even put it back.
I know that, but you
just
did
leave
that
it there, please, please.
You did it. Well, I don't know why you've got a problem.
Because look where you put it, bro.
What? It's you just slide it over. I don't know why
Then
you
I
have
gotta
a fetish.
slide it back over here when I gotta get this.
Oh wow.
Right? I'm just saying, like, you get in the way of your own business.
I know it's my business.
I know, and you get in its way.
No, it's not.
Like, it's
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we have Cars and Coffee. We have 3 boxes of Cars and Coffee. So Cars and Coffee, we have SC3, 379. We've got a Buick GS. This is a nice one, Buick GS. Donut time, listen, you eat some donuts. Like, everybody wants me to have donut time. It's not donut time yet. Oh, it's almost donut time. Okay, then we have, I'm going to do 2 more cars. We've got the red and gold. Oh, we only have one red, but we have red and gold GT40. That's a nice car. That's a Thunderjet. That's a good racing car, too. Nice racing car, GT40. That's car number, that was another 6-car, that was another 6-car assortment. They did a lot of 6-car assortments back in 2020, or in 22. They needed a lot of production. That's why they wanted to do 6 cars. They wanted to keep production up during COVID because everything was collapsing in production. That's why they did 6-car assortments, because they needed higher production out of China, and so they needed to do 6-car assortments, or else somebody else would have taken it. And then we have the 4th car, or the last car, which is my favorite, which is the Ford or the Norm, the Dodge 330. The Dodge 330. That's a sweet looking car. We only have 4 of these left. The Dodge 330 car. These came out in 2022. Then we'll do the Rally. Okay, now let's see here.
It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Bryan, with Bryan, with Bryan. With Bryan, with Bryan. And a Coke to wash it down. Holy cow! They're all powdered donuts tonight. Frankie did his best.
Best.
Sweet.
Sweet.
It's donut time. It's donut time. With Bryan. It's donut time. Have a donut.
Have a Coke.
Yeah, that's how
We
show. Send Frankie
out
on a bike real
fast.
Said, bring him
I would be fast.
Came back light. I said, hold up, wait. He said they smell too
Good.
on the way. Half are gone, but that's just fine.
Fine.
Still go
It's that time. The time. Bryan. Have a Coke.
laugh it off. It's just
A joke.
camera on. Chet flies in. Slot car fans like, let's begin. Workbench full at ProTinkerToys. Sugar rush for all the boys. Powder on the hands, can't feel my face. Still keeping up a steady pace. Frankie Naughton did just fine. Fueling up this donut time. It's donut time. Donut time.
Died with Bryan. Oh, that's have a Coke. So they. Learn the lyrics. Well, it's donut time with Bryan. We got another. Just always have to close my doors.
Do you leave the fridge open at your house?
You
Is that
know
what you're
why
saying?
don't you? Never mind. That's the 380. Look at this, baby. My favorite car. Ford Escort, Mach 1. Look at that, both of them. New tooling, came out in 22. This was actually their best year. Auto World 2022 was their best year by far, okay? Everything was hitting on the cylinders. That was the best year, 2022. These came out in 2022, SC380. These are the Ford Escort Mach 1s. You got both of them right here. You can order both of them right now. What are you doing?
I'm grabbing that stuff.
Why?
Because these are all sold.
So somebody bought 3 of those.
They bought 3 of these. And
No, they
3
didn't. They
of
couldn't
those,
have.
3
No,
of
they
those.
couldn't have.
I mean, cap guns are really picking up.
That's crazy.
Like 3 of those, and then 3 of these.
Unbelievable.
3 of these Cowboys. 55044.
We can't keep guns in stock.
So you just gotta keep buying more.
Now that was the Mach 1 SC380. Donut time, baby. SC380. And then we have, I love these cars. I don't know why people don't. We had a race, a Hummer race at the Victor or the ProTinker 500. We did Hummer races. Everybody was racing Hummer. Great race. You got to drive them differently. And these are the Hummer H2s. Look at this, both of them. We got both the Hummers H2. Go try to find these at. See, this is okay.
right there.
This is what my plan was back in 2021 and 22. My plan, I had a whole plan out. How I was going to get this into more retailers. And Auto World just cut it right under my feet. Just cut it right under my feet. I was promoting it to all the dealers. Here's the thing I do know, okay? I do know how to sell to retailers, okay? And I was very good at it. And I was buying all of Auto World, and I was breaking all the cars down and offering each individual car to dealers so they could just build their inventory, okay? Whatever car they think is selling out. And now, obviously, you're going to have some dogs, and those dogs would be cars that we would offer in special programs. And I got a special discount from Auto. Now, all of a sudden, I got canceled. What do you do? That's how I was. Now the boys don't want to hold any inventory. They just want to buy minimum quantities. Whatever the minimum is. And do our exclusives. These are the Hummers. Really nice. And these are available right now. Rally SC 380. You got both Hummers. Then you got the next one, which unfortunately nobody likes this vehicle. Okay? Now who's commenting? Oh God. And the reason nobody likes this car is it doesn't have this one. Okay, they like this one. These are the Volkswagens. These are the two that they do like. Let me get both of the Volkswagens. There should be a blue one and a red one. And I might be out of the blue one. I might only have the red one. I think I just have the red one. No, I have the blue one. Here we go. I think I only have like one of these or two of them. Yeah, we only have like 10 of these. Six. We have 6 of the red ones. So these are the two Bajas. And what I recommend people do is if you do races at home, do races of the same car. Like run 4 of these or 3 of these or 2 of these. SC 380. These are the two Baja Volkswagens. Honestly, I wish Auto World would make this car the 1970. This is the 1969 Beetle, and just make that car, but for extraction. That would be a hot car, man. Oh my God. And then the last car of the assortment. Last car of SC380 is the CJ7. And this one is an absolute dog. Nobody likes this car because there's no driver. And that's all there is to it. If you put a driver in this car, your sales would double. But nobody wants to listen to me at Auto World. I've told everybody I can. Blue in the face. So these are the two Jeep CJ7. Donut time. It's donut time. Have a Coke and a donut. And that's the CJ7. And that's SC380. Now, this is SC381. Everybody should have at least one of these cars. And this is a car, again, that you don't have a driver in it and nobody wants it. You spend all this money for this license. Okay, this is the big problem. You spend all this money buying this license, okay, and paying whoever owns the license to Speed Racer. Okay, who owns this? Who owns the license to Speed Racer? Columbia Pictures, I think, have the license. So you got no, that's not it. Tascamo Production, maybe. But you got this car and this car. So none of these cars have a guy inside. And that's why people don't like them, is they do not have a all you'd have to do all you have to do is put the guy from the Baja Bug or the Baja Blazer into these two cars. Now, I would put a Speed Racer just like you did the Batmobile, the Batman. Put Speed Racer, Racer X, just the heads of them, and that's all you'd have to do. And you would double your sales. You know why you would double your sales? Because now all of a sudden everybody's going to be buying these because they want these because they have the guys in them. Okay? But that is too simple. See, one thing I've learned about corporate America, because I was in corporate America with Irwin Toy and then SCX, that they don't think like a normal human being. They don't have any logic to them. I've got an example. So I'm not even going to tell you. I've said the story about a million times. I had a system on how I knew something was a problem. If I got one phone call on an issue from somebody, from some customer, then I would think about it. Okay, I got a phone call. If I got 2 or more phone calls on any given item, I knew there was a problem with that item. And sure enough, every time that I got 2 or more phone calls or 2 or more emails or letters, I knew I had a problem. And that goes back to the 2% rule, like on advertising. So on advertising, the most you'll ever get is a 2% return on your advertising dollar. So for example, if you send out 100 letters, okay, with a sale you're doing, you're only going to have 2 of those 100 cards actually come back to your hand. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to buy something, but they're actually responding to your advertising that you're doing. And that represents almost to 1,000 people. So, for example, which I've told people a lot, if you call your congressman, that's important. If you write a letter, that's even more important, because you represent 1,000 people, okay? Because the average person doesn't do anything, okay? And so when somebody calls me or writes me about a problem, I know it's a real problem. But corporate America see that. They don't because they live in a bubble in a sense. They don't want to believe that there's a problem. They don't want to believe that there's an issue. So they kind of hide their problem or issues so they don't have to think about it, okay? So that's Racer X and Speed Racer, and that's SC381. And then the last car is the Plymouth Fury. If there's one car that Auto World overdoes, that is the Plymouth Fury. And we don't even have that one anymore, the dirty Plymouth Fury. So we're out of the Plymouth Fury. The dirty Plymouth Fury, okay? Now we are all the way in the back now, so we finished 381, and now we're up to 382, but I'm sold out of all 382. Now 381 or 3, these started coming out I think in 23. No, these are 24. Yeah, because we had with 23, there was a real problem with 23. Not a lot of stuff came out in 23. 24 didn't come out a lot of stuff either. 25 came out with some. They were in a restructuring format. Okay. In 23. 23 was the restructuring. They were still doing stuff, but, you know, it wasn't, they really weren't, they weren't on all three cylinders. Tom Lowe was still there in 23, and then all of a sudden he bailed and sold out his company to the new company, and you know, so that's when everything changed in 23 and 24. 24 is when we did the big sale. Remember the Liberation liquidation sale? We did that in February of 24. The Liberation liquidation sale. And I just, you know, so SC323 or 383, we got the Ford Mustang, the 2005 Ford Mustang. GT, we got the Mustang, which is two different colors. We got the red. You got the red and the black. Red and black Mustang. Red and black. This is SC383 Super 3 cars. You know, Super 3s, people do like the Super 3s. You know, I don't want to disqualify them from a car, but these are nice cars. And these are the Super 3 cars. The best chassis I wish they would replicate is the Aurora Super G Plus. That's just a sweet chassis. They put that on the Elf, 6-wheel Elf. Man. So that's the Ford Mustang SC383. 383, and then we have the Boss Mustang, which is the a Super 3, and this is the we don't have the Golf. All we have is just the regular Turk or dark burgundy regular Boss Mustang. This is 383. And I don't have any more of the Golf. And then we have the stock cars. You got the gold and the blue stock car. These are really nice. And these, again, these are Super 3s. Really sweet cars. Super 3, a NASCAR version. You can't call it NASCAR because NASCAR is screwing their own customers. There you go, the NASCARs. You got the gold and the number one, blue number one. Then you have the Indy cars. The Indy cars. We got the Indy. We got the both Indies, number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2 Indy car. This was the brand new Super 3. They redid the Super 3 with this assortment. SC383. SC383. See, the problem is, they what they did is they went all in on the amp chassis because somebody told them that the motors that they use, that Race Masters, well, that's gonna be cheaper. You know, that's cheaper to make and blah 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 blah. And but what is the best car? What's the best chassis? What's the best chassis to use? And that's the debate. There, I could tell you what's the best chassis, and then 5 minutes later you tell me, no, Brian, this is the best chassis. Because everybody has their own opinion on chassis, okay? All right, now we have SC384, which again, this was a 6-car assortment. This is a 6-car assortment. And we have very few of these. These are yesterday and today. So that means you get a modern version of the car and an older version. This is the older version of the 69 Camaro. 69 Chevy Camaro SS. Well, all we have is 2 burgundies. All right, then we got SC384 number 2, which nobody likes this car, which is the modern version, the 2010 yellow and burgundy of the 2010 Camaro. Almost 16 years old this car is right here. Look at that, 16-year-old, 2010, almost 2010. And these are extraction, and this is SC384. We're moving right along, guys. We're showing every car that we have in stock. SC384, which are the Camaros, okay? The Camaros. Yes, sirree, the Camaros. That's car number 2 is the Camaro. Now we go back to the yesterday. We might have even sold out of the yesterdays. We did. So all we have left are today's of the Charger. We're sold out of every other car of this assortment. We have the Dodge Charger. We have the purple and the purple and the orange or red Dodge Charger. 384. Look at that. That's car number 3 or car number 2. The Charger. Car number 4 or 3 is the Charger. So now we go over here, which is my favorite. These are oh, come on. These are Ford Mustangs. This is car number 3, the Ford Mustang, but we only have it in green and purple. 2018 Ford Mustang, terrible looking car. Doesn't even look like a Mustang. It looks more like a Charger or a Camaro. Ford Mustang, you got it in green or in blue. That could be a part of your collection. And that is SC3 384. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 cars. We don't have the 20 Shelby, the 1967, or the 1962 Charger. Then we've got SC385. We only have 1 car of SC385, and that is Mr. Norm, the Challenger. We only have 1 version of it, and that is this one. All the other cars are sold out.
Can you get the bottom one? SC408. That's 18408. Thank you.
Okay, and that's the 1970 Dodge Charger or Challenger. That's the only car we have of the American muscle car dealership. The Chevy Vega sold out, the Nova sold out, and the Camaro sold out. All we have is the Dodge Challenger. Now, this came out in when did this come out? 2022. This came out in 2022. How did this come out in 22 when this came out in 23? That came out in 24. Oh, that was a restock. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Now we have Space Jams, which we had tons of these. And these are the only 3 cars we have left, are these 3 cars right here. Everybody loves these cars, Space Jams, okay? Arbuckle loves these cars right here, Space Jams. And these are all 3 of the new cars, SC386. We bought a lot of these. I wish they had deals like that, but I don't get the deals. I don't get the deals anymore. I don't know why. I'm not having fun. You know what it is? Let me tell you something. I could give up right now, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. Daniel says, "Now, Bryan, Daniel, I don't want you to do anything this summer. We gotta coast through summer. We can't spend any money." Fine. I'm not gonna do anything then. I'm not gonna do any live streams. I'm gonna be gone for the entire month of August. I'm just leaving. I'm gonna go to Atlanta Alaska by myself. I'm gonna get in my camper and just take off. Now, this is another off-road. Why they did so many off-roads, Autoworld, I'll never know. This is the second CJ7, okay, without a person in it. And this is a 3-car assortment. There's only 3 cars, okay? You got the Hummer, the CJ, and the Blazer. That is the CJ. And that's SC385 or 388. 388. Then you have the Hummer. You got the military Hummer and the yellow Hummer. That's all we have. We don't have the Blazer. We're sold out of the Blazer. All we have is the Hummer and the CJ. That's SC388. And then we only have 1 car of SC390. Only 1 car left, and that is the Buick Riviera. There are 6 cars in that assortment, and we completely sold out. SC390. Oh, wait a minute. No, we have these 90s here. Okay, car number 2. We have both of the This is SC390. I'm sorry. These are both the Bel Airs. Both the Bel Airs, you get the red or the tan. That is car number 2. Car number 3 is the Buick, or is the Corvette. All we have is the black Corvette. We're sold out of the yellow. All we have is the black or green. No, it's black. Black Corvette. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Black Corvette. Then we have, now these are my favorite right here, is the GTO. I love this GTO. All we have is the gold GTO. The gold GTO. SE3980. SE380. And then the last car of the assortment, we're sold out of the El Camino, are these 2 cars, which these are pretty cars. I do like these color schemes. I love how they offset each other. You got this black roof on both these, and you have this 1970s green and a 1970s bronze. Beauty and pair. And we're sold out of the El Camino. We sold that out months ago, years ago. Then we got SC391 Bel Air Heat. SC391 Bel Air Heat. All we have is the blue. There's only 3 cars in this assortment. 4 cars. Got the Bel Air Heat. 391. Mitsubishi Eclipse. Toyota Supra. Yeah, Toyota Supra. This is the Toyota Supra and the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Bryan. You got the Mitsubishi Eclipse. We only have one of the Toyota Supra. We have both the covers of the Eclipse. And that's SC391. SC391. Toyota Supra. Mitsubishi Lancer. And the other car that we have in stock, we don't have any. That's all we have left of the 91. There were 6 cars in that assortment. 4. We're out of the Datsun. Both of the Datsun were sold out of. And I can't sell my Datsun. Go figure that one out. All right, then we got going into 92. We got the belly, basically the Impala, the 1959 Impala. We only have one color, which is the tan. There are 6 cars in this. And this came out in 23. Then we have the Studebaker. We have the white and the dirty Studebaker. Nice car. Nice cars. Studebakers. Look at those Studebakers, baby. And those are the only 2 cars that we have of the 6 cars. Those 2 cars. We are sold out of the Bel Air, the GT, the Pontiac Firebird, and the Chevy Suburban. All the other cars are completely sold out. That's all we have of SC392. 392. Okay, now we've got 393. 393, we got 2 cars of 393. We only have 2 of the cars of that assortment. Again, we have both of the rally. I'm telling you, these are nice cars. I love to race the rally cars. These are just great cars. These are brand new tooling in 2022. We have both of these rally cars. This is 393. 393. Both the rally or Ford Escort. Ford Escort. And then we have 2 of these. These are nice too. You want nice cars. And these are brand new tooling. This was the first year, or second year of the Blazer. Chevy Blazer. 1977 Chevy Blazer. What a car. Look at that. Isn't that sweet looking? Yes, we are taking. Well, what I'm doing is this. I can't. Well, we're taking orders, but it's hard for me to take orders when I'm showing all the cars. I'm trying to show cars as much as I can by telling you the item number, okay? And then if you call the store after 12 o'clock, Sarah will answer and she can take your orders. Just give her the number of the car that I'm showing. Like, for example, these are the Ford Escorts, and this is 383. And just tell Sarah, I want both of the Ford Escorts, A and B, okay? Or go to the website and type in SC383, and you'll see both the Escorts, and add that into the inventory. I can't really talk to everybody on the live stream. I can comment. I kind of see what you guys are saying. Yes, they're all the Blues Brothers cars that I showed early in the live stream. Those are for our amp chassis, okay? So these are both of the. We are sold out of the Chevy Blazer, but we have both of these two cars in stock, or not. We have the Blazer. We don't have the Datsun. We sold out of the Datsun. Now we have muscle car. This is another muscle car Motion. And this was a 4-car assortment, which are better. This is the Chevy Corvette. I only have the black one, I think. Yeah, all we have is the black Corvette. And that is a Thunderjet chassis. Check that out. Chevy Corvette. Then we have the 1970 Ford Mustang Boss. This is a Thunderjet Ultra G. I think these are all Thunderjets. Some people like just Thunderjets. That's my favorite chassis, is the Thunderjet. And there are just there's a red and a black, or red and gold. There's a red and gold Ford Mustang. This is SC394. SC394. It's going to be red and gold Mustang. Boss Mustang. 1970 Boss Mustang. And then the third car of the assortment is, we don't have any of the third assortment. And then we move on to an assortment that I thought this assortment would have sold out a long time ago, okay? And for some reason it hasn't. And we have tons of these cars in stock. So, you know, if you want to get us a whole set of these, we have every one of the cars. There's 4 cars, okay? I don't need to pull the whole tray. All I need to do is pull all the cars. I can pull all 4 cars. And we have all 4 of the cars from this assortment. We have basically both the Batmobiles, both 4. We have 2. First of all, there's no extraction Batmobile. They're Thunder. Oh, come on. They're all Thunderjet or 4-gear. So we have 2 Thunderjets, and these are from the comic book version of the Batmobile. These are the comic book Batmobile, and these are the classic TV series. We have all 4 of these cars, the whole assortment. Okay, this is the whole assortment of the Batmobiles, okay? You get all 4 cars. We have these in stock. You're not going to find them at Hobby Lobby. And these are all available right now at ProTinkerToys.com. Batmobiles. Batman. Batman. And then another great assortment. And we have all 4 of these cars too. Now that was the Batman. That was assortment SC395. 395. That is SC395. SC395. We have all 4 of those cars. And that came out almost 2 years ago, I think. Hold on a second. 23. That came out 3 years ago. Okay? And we still have those. See if Hobby Lobby has them. Then we have the world's finest. We have the world's finest. You get police cars. You get a Plymouth Fury, a Blazer, a Monaco, and the new RT 2021 Dodge R Charger. All four of these. We got the whole assortment. You have the whole set. You can get the whole set of your finest, along with the Blazer, the brand new Blazer. And these are all available right now at ProTinkerToys.com. You can get all three of these SC397, SC397. Now, I've been talking nonstop. I want to tell you something right now. Talking nonstop without stopping is hard. Okay, I want you to understand that talking nonstop is extremely draining, to be at least. Okay, and I just want to let everybody know that when I get done with this, I just go right back and I have to sit down. I have to recoup. I have to recoup because it is literally draining your bodily fluids. Okay, your bodily fluids are just being sucked out like oh my gosh. And you just have to recuperate. I just can't, you can't do this. You can't do this nonstop. It's draining. It's literally draining. All my phones are dying. I gotta plug in everything. All right, now we're moving right along. We got done one aisle. I've showed every car on this aisle. Now, we also have assortment. So we have SC408, okay? Now, these are new assortment. I've got to, but we have all 4 or all 6 of SC408, Cars and Coffee. All 6 cars, okay? And now this is a seal cadence. You're not going to get an eye wheel, but you're going to get all 6 cars, SC408. Then you got SC405. Okay, SC405. You get all the cars that. SC397. 397. Which I haven't got to 397. I'm just now getting to it, actually. And those are all 4 cars. SC397. And then we move into this assortment. And this is SC3 or SC400. Where's 397? Oh, those are the police cars. So you can get all 4 police cars right here in a sealed box, okay? And then SC400, you're going to get the yesterday and today. You got the Dodge Challenger. Got both Dodge Challengers. There's 6 cars. And I don't think they did Dodge Challenger. Yeah, they did do 2 colors too. They did 2 colors of every one of these cars. That's 12 different cars. And they did a red one of the 1970. 1970. I only have one of the 1970 silver. I only have 170 silver. SC400. Because the 400, then we jump into 400 is all, this was all done in 23 or 24. And then we've got the 65 Ford GT or GT40. All we have are 2 of the silver ones. And I don't even think we have the newer ones. I know we don't. Yeah, we have two of the silver 2005 GT40s. SC400, SC400. That is the yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then the other one is the Hellcat. We got two Hellcats. We got the new one and the old one. Charger. We got the old Charger and the new Charger. Hellcat. Both of them. 2016. 2019. SC400. We only have one of those left. Now we got three of each. Yeah, we got plenty of those. And the last car of that assortment, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, is the, those are the Hellcats. Yeah, I have both the Hellcats. There's two color Hellcats. There's the dark purple and the orange. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. SC400. SC400. Now, those are some of the new cars that we have. Or not new, but these are all the cars. I'm showing every car. Okay, now tomorrow, I'm going to take a break from Auto World, and I'm going to jump over to Ninko and Fly, and I'm going to try to do all the Ninko and Fly cars tomorrow. Okay, that's my goal. SC is its slot car assortment. It's slot car assortment. SC 381, 381, and that's their code number at Auto World. Okay, and so if your number starts, if it starts with 3, that means it's coming. They started, I think, the 300s back in 2018, and so now they're in the 400s. Okay, so SC4, if you type in SC4, you're only going to see the SC400 series, okay? Because right now it's SC426, okay? That's the latest assortment, okay? And then the 3s are all, when we opened at 334 is when I opened the store. SC334 was the first assortment that I bought. 334, 336, 335. Those are all assortments that came out in 2019, I mean, because I started buying in 2019. And so those are the assortments. So we finished one shelf of all the cars. The reason I wanted to do this week is I've been kind of down, and I wanted to do so. I've been feeling pretty good, and so the only time I can do this is when I couldn't do this 2 weeks ago. I didn't have the energy in me. I couldn't even walk around, let alone be talking nonstop, plus the pain in my leg. No, it was just excruciating. So tomorrow, what we're going to do is, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get a chain. I'm going to go get a box chain, a bicycle chain, and I'm going to chain this rack to this shelving unit. Okay, so he won't be able to move it. All right, so tomorrow I'm going to put all these cars on sale. All these cars, every one of these cars. These are all the fly cars. I'm putting every fly car on sale, okay? They're all going to be, I can't tell you what they're going to be. All I know is that they're going to be a lower price. Matter of fact, I'm going to do one. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I'll tell you the item number, and then you guys can find out how much it is, okay? So, let me just find a car here. Let's find 392. We don't have a lot of 392, but let's just grab 392. A392. Or 892. All right, so if you go to the website and you type in A92, that's the item number for this car, you'll see what the prices are going to be for all the fly cars. All the fly cars tomorrow. I'm gonna start right here, and I'm gonna reprice I'm gonna show you every fly car and then every Ninko car, because we're almost out of Ninko. We're gonna blow it out, because we've got to put SCX right here. All of SCX is gonna go here. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna be all geared up for you. Okay. So tomorrow I'm gonna switch over. Now normally I'm in the shed on Tuesday, but I told you guys last week that I'm gonna be doing every day in the store. I'm gonna be going over every car that we sell in stock. And today I got most of the cars done here. I showed every car, so if you go watch this video, you'll see every car. I pick up every car. Here's the club car 7904. I showed you that. Now, there's one car I don't think I showed you. I didn't show this one, SC3, because Daniel called me and I got messed up. This is the SC390, SC7960. This is the Bel Air Heat, the second Bel Air Heat. These are really nice cars. And these cars right here, we got to give these to Sarah, because Sarah needs to get these in the system. I'm going to go put these on Sarah's desk. Okay, let's turn the heat off now. Those cars on your desk are not in the system. Okay, so $24.99. That's right. All of the fly cars tomorrow are going to be put at $24.99. Whoa, Brian, that's pretty good. I want to get them all out of here because I want to get into Scale Electric or SCX, digital, analog. That's where we're moving, baby. That's where we're moving. That's where we're moving. All right, so we've got that car done. You got 19 Panzos, $24.99. And then tomorrow we're going to be continuing all the cars. We're going to be continuing all the cars, and then Wednesday we're going to be back over here on the other side of Auto World. We're going to finish Auto World on Wednesday, and then Thursday I'm going to cover. On Thursday I'm going to cover all of the AFX cars and Aurora, or not Aurora, but Tyco. What Tyco cars we have left. Okay, I'm going to do that tomorrow on Thursday, and then Friday. It's already over. Friday's over. Oh, man, I don't have anything to do next Friday. Good afternoon. John D., how are you doing? Brother, good. How about your AFX cars? We're going to do the AFX cars on Wednesday. Wednesday will be AFX car day. Okay? AFX cars on Wednesday. Mini on Tuesday. Sending out 1,500 today. So, we're going to have a good day today. We need to start having Sarah start doing live streams, because I have to have her start doing live streams. Hey, you know what? Maybe I could have Sarah come with me to Alaska. We go on a month trip to Alaska. How do you think that would work out? No, I don't think that would work out very well. Okay, so we need to get Sarah, though, to do more of the live streams. How many think we need to have Sarah do more of the live stream? Does anybody have any suggestions on Sarah doing more live streams? Well, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark. All the batteries are dying now. We're coming at 2 hours, 160 hours, 165,000. Done 2.5 hours of show. I can't believe how fast this show went, but what's what happens when you start talking about cars. So we got all these cars for sale. Don't forget to check out our video. That's what's nice about doing this videos, because now you can go back and just with a piece of paper and a pen, you can just one at a time just see, okay, here's what he says, SCP 363, and I'm going to go to SC. I'm going to look at CP. All the exclusives are CP, okay? And if you're watching the video, you can just type in CP on the computer, and then all those will show up, and then you can look at the ones that I've showed you on the video. That's what's so awesome about this video, is it's going to be on the website forever. Forever! And we want to thank everybody for watching on Facebook. We got many more people on Facebook. I wish they would comment more on Facebook. I just wish that they would comment more. I wish people on Facebook would comment more. It would be really positive if you would comment more. But I don't think they know how to. I just wish more of my Facebook people would comment so that I know that you're watching, because I know it says you're watching, but are you watching? You know, is Rick watching? Is Alan watching? Is Gordon watching? Is Greg watching? Is Linda? Is Jessica? Is Alan Warner watching? Are all these people watching? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're. I know on YouTube they're watching because I see they're come up. It says Greg says yes. Now, so Greg must be watching on both of them. So Greg is watching on both. Battle of the Dews. Ryan, let's see, Ryan, how many different colored Panzo cars do you have? I think I had 2. I have 2 different color. And I'm not Ryan, I'm Bryan. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Ryan turned 28 or 29, I think, today or something. Now, Ryan was supposed to be back today, but I don't think he got back today. Because I think Daniel's still down at the mattress store. We can't have them both at both places. Oh man, that smells so good.
Hello?
Where are you?
At home?
Oh, you did get back?
Yeah, I just got back.
What do you mean you just got back?
Yeah, I was on the airport or plane for 26 hours.
What do you mean 26 hours?
That's how long I was at the airport. Or plane.
Well, you weren't on a plane for 26 hours.
No, but I was either at an airport or on a plane for 26 hours.
Was the trip worth it? Did you pick up any stuff?
No, I wasn't able to mail anything back. I went and checked. And you have to have a sponsor to be able to mail stuff back. And I didn't know about that till it was too late, so I wasn't able to find a sponsor.
And you didn't find anything in the airport that you could buy? Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, what a loser. I can't believe it. Okay, so anyway, so that is it. I guess Ryan is back now. Now maybe we'll get back to some sanity around here. We're gonna be doing a new live stream next week. It's going to be called Tuesday. It's going to be called Tuesday Sarah. It's going to be called Tuesday Sarah. We're going to let Sarah do a 1-hour broadcast of the toys. and it's going to be called Tuesday Sarah. Tuesday with Sarah. Tuesday with Sarah. Tuesday with Sarah. All right, so we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. We're going to have a good show. We had another good show. Just check out all the deals we have, all the slot cars. And we're going to be continuing Fly, Ninko, and Scala or Carrera. And then we're going to be doing AFX, Tyco. And so that we get through all the shows, okay? I hope everybody had a great day today enjoying my live stream. I want to thank everybody for participating. And just remember that if you're not listening to me, you're not listening, okay? And you guys have a great day. Adios, amigos. Camaro Romero and Olo Mogolo. Guani Manali. Aski Malaski. And then we'll get Sarah going next Monday. It's going to be called the Sarah Power Hour. The Sarah Power Hour. We're going to let Sarah do her own live streams so she can walk around and talk to all the customers and be interactive with everybody and just see how exciting she's going to be. Can't you wait, Sarah, next Monday?
Can't wait.
Can't wait next Sarah Monday?
Can't wait.
For your first broadcast day? Okay, your first show? Okay, 1 hour. Sarah with Monday with Sarah. What do you think? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. See you later.
Don't forget your phone.
I already got